Would you rather be yourself and struggle, or you fake it to succeed?
Faking it is just is another word. It's packaging. Packaging just covers everything. Everything is just inside packaging.
Inside packaging.
Yeah, because if it doesn't package now, you might lose out on many things. So the world encourages packaging in every aspect. If you are going out for a contract and you have not done some certain job, if you don't put it in your CV or your profile, that look at social job you have done over the years, your client might not attend to you or might not give you a damn.
True.
Yeah.
Though.
So you just need to upgrade your status or upgrade your profile to meet their demand. But you must not disappoint on the job.
Hi guys, you're welcome to another interesting episode of Freedom of Speech. If you are joining us for the first time, you're absolutely welcome. Here is a safe space where we'll talk about anything and everything. To our returning subscribers, we love you so much. We love you from the deepest part of our hearts. And we are honored to have you here again. With me in the studio today, we have Dat Etsako Girl. Dat Etsako Girl, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Ginger, oh, ginger.
Hey,
Ginger,
the lifestyle
ginger.
course, now you know.
This your hair is beautiful. I like it.
Thank you.
Yes, we have a guest in the studio today. We have Paul the Mega Man. Paul the Mega Man, how are you doing?
Good evening. Very well. Thank you
good.
very much.
Yes.
It's good to be here as well.
He's actually an HR personnel. Yeah, so
That I am.
if you're unemployed, holla at him.
And there are still the people that used
No
to
go
say,
put that for one
unfortunately.
Oh yeah, that's
Unfortunately.
true.
We regret to inform you.
We know they do them on purpose. It just they happen.
All those unfortunate in there. Another handsome man.
Oh.
A man of timber and caliber.
Hallelujah.
If you know what I mean. That is with us again today is Mr. Chizzy.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm Mr. Chizzy by name.
Yeah, Mr.
It's
Chizzy.
a good thing to be in your presence. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We are honored to have you.
Bless you.
Yes, and my name is Joel. Yes, I know you are happy to see me. You're always happy to see me. Yes, I know. Yeah. Give me my flowers.
Yeah. You're doing a good job.
Oh, thank you so much. The topic we'll be talking about today is really, it's a topic. The topic we'll be talking about today is being yourself and the concept of faking it till you make it. But which one are we really doing? Are we faking it to make it, or we are being ourselves? Because me, I'm getting confused. Which one are we going to do? Which one are we doing? Which one are we doing?
We are believing in ourselves through faking it.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
That means I want to be like Otedola. I am believing in my hustle that I will be like Otedola someday. So I'm faking to be like Otedola. So I'm faking it, working like him, seeing the bright future that in possibility I can be like him in future. But I'm working, believing in my hustle.
That is Etsako Girl. I don't have an idea of what you're talking about.
See, if you try to understand it,
You are going
you go confuse it more.
You are going to explain this later, but Mr. Chizzy, have you ever faked it?
Yeah. You know, the society we find ourselves today, nobody really want to follow process.
Okay.
Yeah, if you are too decent, if you are too conscious of yourself, you might lose it at a point. Yeah, the pressure that comes with the society, you need to fake it to meet their demand.
Okay.
Because woman needs or woman wants are insatiable according to economics.
Yeah.
So whether you are competent or not, you need to put up a look to meet the demand of your spectators or your clients, something like that. If not, you miss out. So at a point, it's normal for you to fake it, whether you are competent or not. It's required that you should do something not to disappoint the expectation.
Okay. Are you trying to say that we should not be ourselves? We should fake it.
Yeah, faking it is not bad, or faking it
Okay.
is not a negative word. Faking it is just a let me say, a look that you need to wear, not to disappoint people that are putting expectation on you.
A facade.
Yeah, like you can stand to be a photographer. To an extent,
Yeah.
people will demand a job more than what you know.
Yes.
Yes, you don't need to disappoint. You need to make every necessary means not to disappoint people that are looking up to you. So you need to go the extra mile. Like in Nigeria now or in Africa, due to the demand varies. You can see someone that doesn't know how to build a house. He will tell you that he's an engineer. Why? He needs your money. So he, at a point, he's faking it.
Okay.
So, but he doesn't need to disappoint you. He needs to deliver the job. So he will go the extra mile to deliver that job, whether he's competent or not.
True.
Whether he's
Okay.
competent or not.
Yeah.
But let the job be done. So at a point, on the process to deliver that job, he's faking it.
Faking
He's
it.
putting up a look, not to disappoint you, but that's not what he is.
Oh,
But
okay.
to meet the end,
Yeah.
you need to, the means to meet the end is the fake.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all about it. So it's not a bad thing.
Okay. Paul?
Well, I think to start with, faking it is very subjective in
Okay.
terms of the perspective you're looking at faking it from.
Okay.
If we want to look at it from the scriptural perspective as well, the Bible says you will stand before kings and not before mean men. Someone that will stand before kings cannot present himself as a mean man. This is what I'm trying to say. For instance, you have an opportunity to meet Otedola or Dangote.
Okay.
How are you going to present yourself? Okay, you are broke, you are poor.
Hey.
You don't have the resources to be in that gathering.
Yeah.
You already have the understanding that you cannot stand, even us as we are ordinary men, let's put it like that.
Yes. Yes.
You would not see someone that is started or a madman on the road and give him a recognition.
Yeah. True.
Why? Because you already have an understanding that, okay, this person is unstable.
Yes. Yeah.
Even if the person is not unstable and is just dressed as unstable, or it just looks started,
Yeah.
you already have this
You write him out.
mindset
Yeah.
or this
Understanding.
perspective that, okay, this person
Yes.
is mad.
Yeah.
You have not confirmed that he's mad, but it looks that, and that's how you address him.
Mm-hmm.
So if you now want to bring yourself to the table of Otedolas and Dangotes, you know that you have to present yourself in a certain way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You presenting yourself in a certain way means is not that because you have the capacity or the ability to present yourself, but you know that is the demand, or that's the expectation
that's
for you
why
to be able to get into that
True.
circle
True.
of people.
Yeah.
For some, is how do they say it, is a front and back situation. Some people will look at it from the front and say, this person is branding himself to be able to take himself from where he is to
Okay.
where he
Where you
wants
want
to
to
be.
be.
Yeah.
And then the other people that are looking at it from the back would tell you that this person will get anything to offer.
just a
He
form.
does the form.
Yeah.
He just a fake
Just a
camp.
form
He
with-
just
Yeah.
a like give everybody.
Yes.
So you get what I'm saying? So there's a thin line between being yourself and faking it. You know what you want to be. You know what you
want to
aspire.
achieve.
You know
Yeah.
what you want to achieve. And now you have to get there. You already know that there is a certain presentation, or there's a certain way, there's a certain aura that has to be around you to carry yourself in that way.
Yes, true.
So that's my own perspective on faking it and being yourself. Is
okay.
intertwined
Okay.
one way or another.
All right. I've heard everything you guys have said, though. But okay, since faking it is okay, you have to fake it till you make it. You have to fake it so that
Yes.
you'll be among people that yes, that you want to be, that you are praying to be like you have to. Yes, okay, fine. Also, why do we say people are living fake life?
Okay, fake life is different from
Faking it.
faking it. Yeah, because faking it doesn't mean that you will lose yourself in the process. You know what you want to achieve. You are working towards a perspective. You are working towards a goal. But fake life, most times, they are not working towards anything. They don't want to achieve anything. They just want to look nice in the eyes of people. But if you meet them, they don't have anything. They don't have anything to deliver. They don't have anything to present. So it's a different thing. if you are faking it, what are you faking it for? What are your goals? What are your set out goals? What do you want to achieve? So if you are faking it, it depends on what you are faking it to achieve. Faking it is just a name, but the process to achieve what you want, that's where the fake comes along.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But people can actually, but I think people can actually be living fake life and they still want to achieve something.
Yeah, but
Because there's always something you want to achieve for you to do
True.
something. There's always, you cannot just do something with, or do people do a thing without a motive?
I feel like everybody has a motive, but it's when you lose yourself in the process.
Yeah.
Right? That is when I feel it's called
It's
fake life.
yeah.
Right? So everybody has a motive. Even people that borrow hair, go as far as borrowing hairs
Just to
or
impress-
borrowing clothes
yeah, just to impress
other people.
Yeah.
They
That's fake
definitely
life.
have a motive. I don't feel like it's fake life, right? So I'm going for a party. The dress code says white dress. At that point in time, I do not have money to buy white dress. My friend has 2 white dress. And I really want to go for this party because I am a makeup artist. And I feel like if I go for this party, I'll meet other girls.
Yes.
Right? And I borrow the clothes from my friend. I don't feel like that is fake life. I feel like, to me, that's like, okay, it's like seeing an opportunity and taking it. Right?
Okay.
She borrowed the clothes and then she wears it and then she goes for the party. She meets other people that like other connects that gives her opportunity like to make more money. But when I feel like it's fake life is when it is constant.
When it's constant.
When it is constant and when you lose yourself in the process. Whereby you cannot even the minimum you have, you can't manage it to stand out. You always see the need to want to borrow. You always see the need to want to like go out of you to want to like please people. That's when it's fake life to me.
Okay.
But when you have a motive, when you have a motive and you are not losing yourself in the process, I just feel like you're faking it because you know that there's something at the end that you're getting in return. Something tangible you're getting in return.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I can go ahead and
Borrow
people's money. You know what I want to say?
Borrow people's-
And borrow people's money, go to somewhere like Banana Island
It's
now,
branded.
and rent a house that I cannot even afford. You understand? Just to stay there so that I can make connections with people that are there. Like
No, that one,
is
that
how
one,
I
no,
created now. We don't call
that's
that fake life.
That's fake
Yes,
life.
that's fake life.
But I'm going to meet
Because the
just
tendency-
imagine, see, probably I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You understand? I sell things. You understand? You know, definitely, I know the price of what I'm selling. If I'm selling shirts, I mean, it's going to increase automatically. You understand? So I go and stay in this place so that I can mingle with the high. You understand?
Yeah.
With those very high income earners. You understand? Are you going to say I'm living a fake life?
Yes. If you are borrowing that money to go and rent a store in Banana Island, right? I'm saying, okay, yes, you are seeing potential. So you're saying, okay, yes, these people can buy. If I put a cloth for like 200K, they can buy it at ease. That is you having a motive.
If you
but
tell,
if you are borrowing
those
money,
people, see, wait, if you tell those people in that if you tell those people that you are selling a clothes for 200K, nobody will buy it. They'll feel it's fake. So you'll be talking about 500K, 1 million.
Yeah. I'm just using that as an instance, right? If you're borrowing the money to rent a store in Banana Island, you say, okay, yes, I want to stock up my store. I need this money, borrow me, blah, blah, blah. That's your motive. Now, that's faking it, you make it. Because you know that your target audience is there. But if you are borrowing the money to go and rent a house,
Yes, so
just because you want to meet them, I feel like that's because if you have a store there, you have tendency to meet them more than when you have a house. Because you cannot just sit down there and Davido will come and knock on your door.
At least your neighbors, when you are jogging in the morning, you get to meet these people. That's fake life.
Yeah, let me come in.
Okay.
You know, when I was talking earlier, I said there is fake life and, being yourself is intertwined. If you want to look at the perspective of, okay, what she's saying, is it fake life or is it being yourself? I'll give an instance. Or before I give the instance, I think what distinguishes fake life from being yourself is the rationale behind the decision or the mindset behind what you're doing.
Perspective.
So the instance I will give is, you have a group of friends that likes to jaye, that they go to clubs and all of that. there's only one Odogo among them.
Okay.
That foots the bill, that is the spender.
Yeah.
And then there is now a guy, or there is a couple of guys in that clique that what's that word? That likes to buga they are not the ones spending.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
are not the ones putting the money down. The only thing they are doing is they are doing benusi. They are just doing a ten. Now, when they go to the club, the one that likes to spend money or that has the money to spend are spent. And then these guys now come, carry the drinks, do all this
Show off.
carry the coffee, and what do they say
Yeah,
they do
yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Don't
Carry
even-
and then do all this bling bling and all of that,
Sure.
make the
Yeah.
video. And then post it. Was the thinking or was the rationale behind what they were doing? Is to showcase a lifestyle that they are not living,
Yeah.
or that they cannot afford to live,
Yeah.
and they wish to live.
Yeah.
Now, taking it back to someone that is being himself, but is doing something very similar. You have a business owner that is trying to take his level from 1 to 100. You already know that your capacity is 100, but your ability at this very moment is 1 in terms of resources. Now, you have an opportunity to sell yourself to stakeholders or shareholders that can invest in the 100 that you know is your capacity.
Yeah.
How are you going to show them that you can deliver 100 when all you've actually ever done is 1? You already know that you have to present an idea that you haven't done, but you know you can do. And what you will do in that situation is to create a presentation or whatever. It depends on the situation, whether it's an office or whatever. You create a presentation of you actually delivering 100. You've not done it.
Yeah.
You know you've not done it, but you know you'll be able to deliver. Would we say that person is living a fake life? In my own opinion, I don't think that's a fake life. Because the mindset behind
It's to achieve something.
that I said earlier in club is what? They are just trying to make an impression or just give an ideology that I get money, I can, they impress people. And the other person is what? Has an objective, a long-term objective in terms of taking themselves from mediocrity to being an extraordinary person in terms of making it in life. I would say they are dogged and determined. That's them being themselves. The other one is just lost in the world or lacks ambition and all those kind of adjectives that you can use to qualify people like that.
Yeah.
That's fake life. You don't have any objective to achieve from what you are doing. What you are doing is to just show off to people that I have what I do not have. The person that is borrowing wig, for instance, needs to present herself in it. I've heard that there are places in Nigeria that you cannot enter with a Corolla.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine you not have you have a friend that drives give me one of these nice cars,
GIK.
BMW or Lincoln Navigator, you know all those
Exactly.
kind of big cars.
Yeah.
And you know that you have an opportunity to sell yourself to promising investors
Yeah.
in that place where you cannot drive your own Corolla. What would you do? You use your friend's car, obviously.
Exactly. That
Or
was
your
the
friend, you and
instance
your
of-
friend drive to that place.
Exactly.
You sell yourself, you know it is within you in terms of all of us know we know the way we want day at every particular time.
Yeah.
But we have the potential, if everyone has the potential to take themselves from wherever they are to wherever they want to be. You wouldn't say because you are trying to be natural, keep yourself in a box, because you are trying not to fake it. You driving someone else's car and you say, "I know, not my car." That's different. You're already transcending to impressing people.
But when you're driving the car, they now ask you, "Is this your car?" Are you going to say, "No, it's not my car. I
It
borrowed it
depends
from
on
my
who is
friend"?
asking.
Okay,
If-
maybe somebody you just pitched your business to, they are going to say, "Okay, this business you are pitching to me, you understand, you must be on a certain kind of level before we can actually do business with you." Because we feel if I want to do business with somebody, I want to do business with somebody that, okay, if I lose my money, you understand, if we
I'll
lose
be able
our
to
money,
get it back
yes,
because he has the resources
he
for
has
it.
resources for it, you understand. Then I'll be like, "Okay, let's go out, we've discussed, okay, we're going outside." Then also, "Is that your car?"
Yes,
Then
it's
you
my
now
car.
said, "Yes, it's your car."
Yes, it's my-
But
in
that's
that-
deception.
No, in that situation, like I said, I don't think it's deception. It might be, we can tag it as white lies, as we've heard this phrase a lot of times. We can tag
White
it as
lies.
white lies because it's not your car.
Yeah.
Because at that very moment, you don't have the resources to be able to invest in something like that. But you need to present yourself in that kind of what's it called, in
Level.
level
Yeah.
to be able to level up, if that makes sense. You are not involving yourself in any kind of criminal activity or whatever. You are just presenting yourself to be a big man, because you need to present yourself to be a big man to actually become a big man.
Yeah.
Because the people you are trying to sell yourself to wouldn't deal with you because you are in a certain level.
Yeah, sure.
We've seen these kind of situations, especially with, let's use Big Brother Ninja, this every year that they do. A lot of them try to be actresses, actors before they even got into the house.
Yeah.
We saw that they weren't able to get to that level, or maybe they were in low level or whatever, because they couldn't make it, they couldn't blow.
Yeah.
And then after the house, they were able to get a lot of leading roles and all of that.
Yeah.
Why? Because they went from the level of mediocrity to being extraordinary, because now they've made waves. They didn't, even if they had tried to, when they were still, maybe before they went into the Big Brother house, if they had tried to present themselves as a big person, would we say they are living fake life?
Not really. That's what the event demands.
So when it becomes fake life is when, using his example, is when you don't have anything you want to pitch in that gathering of those people. You just borrow your friend's car, just take it there to just show that, oh yes,
Just
I
to go and show
belong.
off, I belong.
Exactly. That's when I feel like it's fake life. But when you know that you have a motive, you know that you have something that you want to pitch
achieve,
out, you know that you have something that you're going to gain when you pitch out this thing.
Yeah.
I don't think that's like faking it till you make it.
Now we're talking about people that are faking themselves. What are you doing? I borrow my friend's car. Why? I won't go that side. Say fine girls they there.
Yeah,
I no go if they jump back, they no go look me one kind way, say this guy broke. What is the motive behind what this person is doing?
Yeah, they are faking it to get the kind of girl, their dream girl.
Faking it
That's fake life.
That's
to
fake
be honest,
life.
That's
fake
fake
life.
life.
Because
to be honest,
Because
that's
at
fake
the end
life.
of the day, what are you getting in return?
But they are getting something in return.
Which is what
No,
The concept
what-
is when
what
the,
you are
the
get-
motive,
what you are getting
you
in return
understand?
should add value.
Somebody, it depends on what you want. The person that is going in there with his car to pitch, they want money, they want business. Me, I want a babe.
If you want a babe, that's the fake life.
That's the fake life.
What you
because
are getting at the point,
Why
at the
we-
end of
no,
everything,
because
should add value to you.
At the end of the day,
if it's not adding any value, it's fake.
at the end of the day, if you get the girl,
Uh-huh.
you will keep faking it. You will keep living
Yeah,
that
to-
fake life to
Yeah,
keep
to keep
her.
that girl.
Yes, fake it till you make it, till you finally fall
There's
in
no-
love with you.
There's nothing
It's
to
not
make
like
it.
To be honest,
Now go set
who came up with the phrase that fake it till you make it?
That's
But
the
you are
pressure.
agreeing with it. Everybody's agreeing with it that you fake it till you make it. Okay, let's go to employment now and the corporate world. Okay, just imagine I'm looking for a job.
That's actually
You're-
a very good instance.
You understand? I'm looking for a job, and I just see the job role and the job requirements and everything. I would just believe, okay, because I want to fake it till I make it. I know in my head that these skills I'm going to have it, so I'm going to apply for the job, and you just put it there that you have everything. You as an HR person, and you find out on the long run that this person don't have any of these things that they listed here that they have. Will you give the person that employment, thinking, the person has a motive?
To be honest, I think that's actually a very good example, because at the end of the day, whether looking at it from an HR perspective or recruitment,
Yes.
whether you are, regardless of your experience, when you are trying to apply, everybody does it. Even in HR, they do it. You would always magnify your experience to sell a dream to your employer. This is what I'm saying. Okay, I'm a photographer. I just take picture of my friends. If I'm trying to apply for a photographer role,
Yeah.
I will not put it in my CV that I snap my friends by the corner.
Yeah, you have been doing it for
I
a
will
very
tell
long
them
time.
that I cover events for people.
5 years or 6 years experience.
This is it. My friends, they go party. I snap them for side of our house for place we fine. I don't cover events. I don't cover
You don't
events. now.
cover
You don't cover
I don't
events.
cover
Yes,
events.
so
sure.
now events be that.
So you don't cover events. No, seriously,
for, yeah.
you don't cover events now. So at the end of the day, even where they send applications, even when you're reviewing applications, at the end of the day, nobody really thinks about, does this person have the experience? We can't know until
They just want to
when you
see
get
it,
to a
yeah.
maybe interview phase or
yeah.
assessment. You look at the applications this person has put forward, and you look at the requirements that you're looking for, you match it together. It is now, the onus is now on this candidate that has faked it, in quotes, to now sell themselves if they're lucky enough to get to that interview phase. You sell me, if I ask you, tell me about yourself, for instance, you know that you have already reviewed all the requirements of this role. You are not telling me that I like soup. I like to work under pressure. No.
Yeah.
You are selling the things that you have read. You have prepared yourself with the requirements of this job, of this organization, and you are telling me what you think I like to hear. And it's the same thing with people that we were saying earlier about being themselves. You already know your capacity and your capability within yourself, and you know that, okay, where you are is not where you're actually supposed to be. But because of restraints and resources and networking, because people, they help people, and
Yeah.
God can't bless and join.
Yeah.
You know that it's because you are in that situation. That's why you have not gotten to that particular point where you want to be. You are selling a dream that you know you've seen within yourself, that this is what I can do, but I can't do it right now, but it's what I can do. And it's the same thing with what people now do in employment. When you sell a dream, I will keep using the word sell a dream because everybody does it. We sell a dream of what we want to be.
Yeah.
To people that we're trying to work with. When you sell a dream, you know that the onus comes back on you to present yourself in a way that would impress them. Let's give an example of you being a low-level employee, and you now see a vacancy of a managing director.
Yeah.
You know that you only have 2 years experience as a secretary, for instance. How do you want to elevate yourself from being a secretary to being a managing director? You now created a CV or resume of somebody else's experience entirely, that you know yourself within you that you don't have the resources, you don't have the capacity within yourself because you've not prepared yourself well enough for this role. You cannot sell yourself. You are faking it. That's faking it now in an employment perspective. Because at the end of the day, you cannot defend what you have put down.
Exactly.
Okay.
I've been, especially back in Nigeria, I've been in interview panels of people where we're asking them questions, and they will be like, that one did my CV too.
You'll forget.
Because they did not prepare. Because they did not, I'm not even joking, they did not prepare their CV themselves. They did not prepare themselves well enough. That's you faking it. Because you know within yourself that I don't have the capacity to do this.
Yep.
I have paid someone to create an
CV
idea of myself that I'm not familiar with. But because I'm looking for money, I'm looking for a connection, I'm looking for whatever it is that motivates any other person, I'm looking for this and that. You sell that dream, and then you cannot defend it. You get there, you are mumbling, you are rambling, you are going back and forth. You are faking it. You are faking it. Being yourself is you knowing where you want to be. You know how to get there. And then you see opportunities that arise every now and then, and you know you need to present yourself in a way. Whatever it is that you need to do, you know you need to do it. And then you present yourself in a way that helps you to get to that point. That's you being yourself. You know you are determined, you are hardworking, you are resilient. Yeah. You are now bringing those qualities and attributes to life practically. Yeah. That's being yourself.
Okay, so that's being yourself.
That's being yourself.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to...
So when does it become faking it? Is that what you're about to ask?
My own is, okay, when do I be myself? That's what I wanted to ask. Like, when do I now be myself? Because what I keep hearing, okay, you fake it, you put something in your CV, you magnify it, it's okay, you're faking it, you make it, okay, fine. Then where do I have an opportunity for me to be myself? Does that mean that when I'm myself, I cannot be in rooms where I can excel, like meeting people because they will not want to interact with me because I am myself?
No, I think everybody started one place now. Dangote and Tedol, maybe they were born rich. I don't know. Let's assume they were not.
Can I shine through when I'm myself?
You always shine through when you're yourself. Even you magnifying what your ability is, still you shining through as yourself. If you're not dogged and if you're lazy, you're lazy. Someone that is lazy cannot create an idea of himself for somebody else because it takes hard work. It takes a lot of hard work to try to sell yourself to people that are not on your level.
Yeah.
If you're trying to level up, you have to be hardworking.
Another point I want to chip in here is this: faking it doesn't mean that you must make it You can still
Okay,
fake
you
it.
can still fake it and fake it forever.
and you just
can
fake
fake it
and
and feel.
aspire. Yeah.
You can fake it and feel it,
Yeah.
yes.
It depends. It now depends on your potential. What do you
and
have?
become fake.
What do you have to
Okay.
deliver? Yeah. There are some people that will fake it and fake it to eternity. They don't have anything to deliver.
Okay.
Like, and what encourages all this faking it is the society and the demand. Like if you're applying for a job in a bank, they want to employ people that are below 26 or 25.
Yeah.
And you graduating, you're above 26 or 25.
See the wala.
And if you are truthful to yourself, you won't get the job. So what are you to do? You need to go and swear affidavit that okay, I'm within this age bracket, just to meet the demand of your HR and all that. So the society encourages the fake, but that doesn't mean that you doesn't have a potential to be a banker. or
Okay, you don't have a potential to for your
to
age to
deliver on the
reduce.
job.
Oh.
You can reduce your age, but don't reduce your intellect on the job. Don't reduce your potential on the job. It still happen in the medical aspect. There are a lot of doctors out there. Medically, they don't know anything on the job. A lot of people have lost their life because of fake doctors and all that. It is very rampant. It is very rampant. But the society encourages it. If you are trying to start from the scratch, you will just do it and do it to eternity. There are some people or some clients that want to see you at a specific pattern or a specific goal or a specific level before they will relate anything with you. But in the aim not to lose out on every side, you just need to pretend that you are equal to the task and just do everything they require of you. So the society at a long run encourages fake life, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't have the potential or the required goal at the end to deliver. So if you are faking it, it depends on what you are faking it for. You should know what you have. You should know what you want to get at the end of everything. Yeah. That's what
Okay.
I want to add.
So
there.
would you rather be yourself and struggle, or you fake it to succeed?
Yeah, you can be yourself and you faking it is just is another word. It's packaging. Packaging just covers everything. Everything is just inside packaging.
Inside packaging.
Yeah. Because if it doesn't package now, you might lose out on many things. So the world encourages packaging in every aspect. If you are going out for a contract and you have not done some certain job, if you don't put it in your CV or your profile, that look at social job you have done over the years, your client might not attend to you or might not give you a damn.
True.
Yeah.
Though.
So
Yeah.
you just need to upgrade your status or upgrade your profile to meet their demand. But you must not disappoint on the job. Because at the long run, if you deliver on the job, your faking it has become positive to you. It has added a value to you. But if it doesn't deliver, it's a negative impact too. So it doesn't mean that if you fake it, you will make it. You can also fake it and lose out. You can also fake it and make it. So it depends on what you want.
Personally, I don't feel like the word encourages fake people, fake life. I feel like the word encourages faking it till you make it.
Oh,
Right?
Okay.
We don't encourage. That's people. A lot of people shun at fake life. Right? Fake life is when you know that, okay, I want to become a banker. I did not go to school. I will
Okay.
just pay somebody that will give me a good amount of money, that will give me a results, give me qualifications of everything I need. That's fake life. Faking it, you make it, like he said, is packaging. Right?
Yeah.
You know that you have the potential. You went to school. You graduated with first class. Right? You have the potentials and everything to become a banker. Right? You just
Yeah.
have not seen the opportunity. Right? Now, so faking it is, okay, there's this banker summit that's happening, right? Collect suits, carry everything, package yourself, go there, sell yourself.
Okay.
You can actually tell them that you have worked in a bank sector before. That's because you know that you have the ability and you have the resources.
Okay, what if
to
they now
make-
find out that you've not worked in a banking sector
Are
That is
they,
before?
are they,
lie,
even,
like
are they
you
even
said.
patient to find out if you are
That is
working or
what-
not?
See, it depends. Actually depends on the organization. You understand? That's when you feel okay. Let me just do this and do that. You find out that they will say, "Oh, that person is telling lies. It's just a package." You understand? So there are some things we do like that. You will just see it. Oh, it's actually just packaging for me to be a step ahead. You understand? Let me just use this as a step ahead. Then they'll come catch you. Come like say. You
Yeah.
dey lie.
Yeah.
Then the person will now doubt every other thing you've ever told them.
True.
You understand?
But I feel like if you sell yourself if you sell yourself properly, right? If you know what you carry and you know how to sell yourself, I don't think you will give them the opportunity to want to even go and check and start doubting you.
that could be their procedure.
That could be true. That could be their procedure.
Okay, what if you have an influential person up there and the person knows that you are not qualified for this job and the person is doing everything possible for you to get the job?
Now that one
It's the
can be
same thing
fake
as-
life.
That one
But-
is no, that one is
another
different. No, that
different-
one is
It's not different, it's still fake.
Even this instance that we're giving now of, okay, you lie that you have a qualification, you use it to get a job. It's not being yourself and it is not being fake life. You are just a liar. That's
Okay,
that's
that one joined.
That's
But
a difference. Is a different conversation entirely. If they catch you eventually, two things can happen.
Yes.
Is either you've impressed them enough with your with what you've been able to deliver
Yeah.
on the job while they thought you had a degree. But you didn't, but they thought you did, and you actually worked well enough for them not to even have doubted that maybe you had a degree or not.
Yeah.
That could speak for you, or they find you that you are not trustworthy and then you are fired, which the most likelihood of the things that would happen is that you get fired because nobody can trust you in an organization if you are dishonest. So that's not faking it. And that might be being yourself if you are a liar.
I am not.
Just
No,
you're
I am
being
not
yourself.
saying if you heard my instance, I said you graduated with a first class, right? You know that you can become a very good banker.
Okay.
Right? That's
Yeah.
what I said. I made an instance of somebody that did not go to school at all, just knows how to speak English, he went to buy results.
Yeah.
Now that one is fake life. That one is you being a liar, a deceitful person, right? But if you have the abilities, right? That is all those, like you said, there are people that would just want to spice up their resume, right? Just to for them to get that job. That one is, I don't feel like that is like fake
That's
life or
that's
anything.
packaging,
Because
man.
you
Packaging.
because you will
Yeah, you
see
need to
you will
package
see
it.
you will see somebody that is fresh out of school and you're telling the person that you want 5 years experience, where the person want get them. So
but-
You say you have 5 years experience.
You assume you have it now.
You assume.
You assume you have it now.
assume you have 5 years experience.
Eh, it's not packaging.
It's packaging.
Eh,
That's
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm saying
saying.
now.
So
Do you know that
HR sir.
there are a lot of
Somebody's
footballers?
assuming that they have 5 years
you cannot say you
You
cannot
go
say 5
manufacture
years
of
is too
that.
much. No, 5
You know,
years is
say
too
you know,
much.
say get many footballers when they play with injury, just to make sure say they no bench them. So no be packaging be all those ones.
Yes, the word
they get
encourages
injury, they still they
faking
play
it.
match.
They encourage that packaging, but I don't think that they encourage fake people or fake life. I feel like they encourage the word fake it till you make it.
I know
Because
you-
why are you telling me that I am just fresh out of school, I graduated in the year 2024, and you are telling me, oh, I want somebody that have 5 years
Eh, it's
experience.
not that
But
means
there are
the
some
job is not for
jobs-
you.
But there are some graduate trainee jobs that you can actually apply for.
If they are demanding
not
for
fancy Amunko.
if they are demanding for 5 years experience, that means the job is not for you. Why not
It's not
ignore?
for you.
Why not
Yes.
ignore and wait for your
Yes.
time?
You wait for
You know how many jobs there in this country where they find experience?
I know you asked.
Why?
You will have the certificate. You have the certification on that thing, but they will still tell you that they need the experience. So who will not employ you without
You
experience?
will wait. There are people that have the experience. You will wait,
So
but
who
nobody
will
wants to wait.
then who will
There are
employ
people
you without
that particular
experience?
job. There are people.
There are
That's
people
what
that
I'm
have
telling you. You
experience.
apply for graduate trainee jobs. They don't even need experience. They will train
The
you.
reality is an entry person,
Mm-hmm.
like someone that is just graduating and applying for 5 years experience role,
Yeah.
is already setting himself up for failure.
Yeah, sure.
He's not faking it. He's not being himself.
It's just a
He
liar.
believes that he can make it.
Because if you are just graduating, you know you need entry level roles to gain experience. Someone that is asking for 5 years experience or 2 years experience, there's a certain level of exposure
they
in terms of,
need.
Working
Yeah.
that is required for that role.
Yeah.
They cannot expect you to come into that role and they are just training you to do the basics. So that's you shoot it. Like I gave an instance earlier about a secretary that is applying for a medical director, managing director role. That's very similar. You are already shooting higher than your shoe is supposed to carry you. That's not your capacity. That's not your ability.
To an extent, your employer know that you are not equal to the task. They will still employ you.
If your employer knows you're not equal to the
They
task,
know that you doesn't have what it demands to deliver the job. They will still give you the job.
then you have already sold an idea.
Idea
that
to
you
They
can
them.
know,
deliver.
Yeah,
they
you've
know
sold an
that
idea.
you are not equal to the task. They will still give you the job.
Because probably there are some potentials they know that they can
Yeah.
actually build.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
That's
They're
not true.
No.
That's not
Yes.
true.
No, I just feel they're
Yeah.
not finished.
Everything is
Probably
just
they,
fake. Everything is just
So are you
packaging.
saying those employers now, are they being liars? Are they being deceitful to themselves for them employing you when they know that you don't
know
have
what they
it?
want.
You know, in
You
there are
understand?
some-
Me now applying for that job, don't I know what I want?
Is
You
it
know what
your,
you want
is it
to
your
do?
job?
Why you
though?
apply?
job, you want the
It's
money.
your job.
You want the
job,
money.
right?
You want the money.
And they want to give me the job.
May we give an instance. Let's go back to an instance again so that we feel understand waiting with the talk. I define a very good instance. Okay, someone that is a mechanic.
Okay.
You don't say, okay, money not to flow for this mechanic. You see, say,
go
a
life or
friend,
pass.
in friend where they do, bricklayer, for instance.
Yeah.
Don't they chop plenty money? He no sabi anything about bricklaying. He won't just make money. He can't dey tell people say himself a bricklayer. He dey show them the picture of the work where him friend do.
But somebody will enable him.
Hold on, wait. He dey show them the picture of what him friend do to say him be bricklayer. He's faking it. How can he make it eventually? He cannot deliver. He does not
employ
have.
your friend.
That's what I'm saying.
Employ your friend. You will become the bricklayer.
That means he has the ability and the capacity within himself to actually deliver on that role, which means he has already thought about it that I don't have the ability to deliver this, but I can now invest in people that actually know how to deliver this role. But saying that this person faked it and for him to succeed means he's trying to deliver on that particular job himself, that he knows he does not have the resources, he does not have the skill sets, he does not have any knowledge or idea
potential,
about
to
to deliver. He cannot make it in that regard. He cannot make it in that instance because how does he want to actually deliver? If you are saying that, okay, now employs people, a lot of people start businesses. There are tons of people that
But
have
that
hotels.
means he faked it and he made it down.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
He knows how to deliver in the first place.
Yes,
He
so-
knows what he
so
wanted
he
to
He
do.
knows
what
what
you're
he wants to
trying to
achieve.
He knows what
Okay,
he wants to
I'm
achieve.
going to give an instance, right? I know of somebody that has a very big tailoring store. No, a fashion designing store.
Okay.
Very,
This
very good
person
example.
doesn't know how to sew.
Do you think he faked it?
He don't know how to put needle and thread
But he
together.
collect contract.
Do you
Right?
think he faked
Yeah.
it?
But he collects contracts.
He has influence.
Right? He collects contracts. People, he started small. People will come give him clothes. He will go and give it to somebody else. Somebody else to sew it. Right? It's
Yeah.
just like he was like the middleman.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
to
Go collect your own cut.
to the consumers of the labor,
Na him dey do
na
am.
him be the oga. Do you understand?
Okay.
But he was the middleman. So he will give it to this person. This person will sew. Right, and then
Yeah.
when he sews, he gives it back. He gives the person that sold it percentage.
Yeah.
Right now, today that person has a very big store, fashion designing store. That is an example of faking it till you make
He
it.
did not fake it.
He faked
He
it
did.
He did
because
not fake it.
I told you
See,
that.
did not fake
people
it.
that he was sewing for, they all think that he's the
all
person
thought
is
it's
sewing
the
it.
Even
person
then, he
sewing
still
it.
did not fake it. Let's play out that scenario. I want to start a fashion designing company. I see people around me that like to wear this kind of native I'm wearing. Okay, I've already pinpointed at least 5-6 people that have friends as well. I'll tell them that, guy, I will do this clothes for you. You see, as I wear and wear it fine, I go do am for you, go love am. I sweet talk am, give me money. I know I'm not going to do it. I know, say my tailor way they do am, they collect 35. I tell my guys, say 7K, I'll give you proper outfits where you go love.
Yeah.
I don't need to tell him that he does not need to know how the native will come about.
Yeah.
Waiting I dey tell you and I say, I go do native for you, you go love him.
Did you hear my instance?
That's what I'm
The
saying.
person tells his consumer
That
that
he
he
is
is the
going to
tailor.
That's what
I'm
That's fake.
saying.
That's faking it.
He get the company, I be no get am.
No, see, you are deviating from the question. The question now is, can you fake it
And succeed.
and succeed?
And succeed.
Right? Now, that person, in every other person's eye,
He's faking it.
in every other person's eye,
He's
he's
the
the
tailor.
tailor. Right? But he has somebody else that does the work for him, why he gets the applause. Right? Now he has a very big store. He employs people. So people just the reason say, Oga no they too so now, Oga they give, Oga get capable hands, right? But
Yeah.
some people just go say, Oga sew my cloth, but inside there, he no say he know they sew.
okay.
Right? So that's like faking it and succeeding. Because at the end of the day, he won.
I still think he didn't fake it, Chabo.
Yes, I say I have another illustration. Okay, just a girl now, that wants to marry a very let me not say a rich man, a very successful man. Okay, decide to go and live in these places where you have rich people and decide to stay there because they want to meet somebody that is high profile, like a high profiled
Yeah.
man. You understand? They stay there even if they cannot afford the rent. You understand? Other men are paying the rent, but she's staying there, but just doing runs, hook up like that. But they finally meet this high profile man that they want. They actually get married. Do you see? Is that not an example of faking it till you make it?
That's a very perfect example of faking it till you make it. Because at the end of the day, she got her motive, right? It's the same thing as wearing suits and going to a summit where you meet influential people because you want to sell yourself, you want to sell your brand, right? So
Okay.
it's the same thing. Because of the means that she got her success,
Yeah.
it's not generally acceptable to everybody. Doesn't mean that at the end of the day she did not fake it and make it. So to me, I feel like at the end of the day, she faked it and she made it.
That she
So that's
got
not fake
married.
life.
Yeah, that she got married doesn't mean that she made it at last.
But that's her. That's her.
That was her
aim.
aim.
But the
That was her
plan
aim.
was for her to
She might got married,
married
but
to
was she
this
able to
thing.
stay in the marriage is another thing.
That one
Of
not
course,
concern
yes,
us.
that one
That
not
one
concern
not
us.
concern us.
That one
That
not
one
concern
They
us.
don't
They
stay
don't-
married.
they don't
They
stay.
know they
So far
stay.
she married. That is the thing.
Any girl where they do any girl where they do hook up, yeah, no correct. You know they stay husband house.
But Baba,
You know they stay.
she tell you say she won't stay in the first place.
No, okay.
might not
Did
have
she
wanted
ma-
to
Did
stay.
she made it at last?
She should do this now.
That's the plan.
And who is the man? Which type of man?
See, it will surprise
which
you
type
that
of man?
most of these so-called hookup girls,
Yeah.
they marry very good men. At the end of the day,
What do you mean by very good
see,
man?
they marry very good men.
What do you
and
mean
they
by
stay
good
in
man?
marriage.
Is
It
it-
will
it's not-
surprise. It will
it's not
surprise
possible.
you because you have not seen anyone. Doesn't mean it doesn't
mention
happen.
one name. Mention one name.
Man, I'm gonna mention
Who do
it. I
hook
know
up?
they make friends with
So,
people. They hook up.
Mention
one
it.
name. I know they make friends with people.
Baba, enter social media. You go
If you want name, you go find out. What's it be that? So that they'll come tell me say, okay, you never say, show me your friend, I'll tell you who you are.
No, mention one name that to
Allegedly.
back up your claim.
Why you dey face me? Face down.
Mention one name. So that we know say this way na
Na
nice
the
way to
shop
follow,
plug,
yes.
yeah.
So that people can emulate from it.
You know-
Mention one name where do hook up, come marry one
I
responsible
say I
man.
know they make friends with people.
That
See-
means
see,
your-
what I'm trying to say
your claim is not
no. What
factual.
I'm trying to say is it is not always. I've said it before. It's not always 50-50. It can be 50-90.
90
Last,
of
last,
it
last,
can be
baby mama.
90-10. Right? It is not
Yeah.
always how you say because you don't feel like people that do hook up can get married to.
See, funny enough,
responsible
people even prefer themselves. Funny
Yeah, they will
enough.
say
Who
that they
are the people? Who are the people that
Because
prefer
they-
them?
because they-
Which man?
Because say you
Now
know
every
what
man be
am.
man.
Because say you know
Which
what am,
man?
let me say other
Which
people know
man?
what- good people dey when they marry them.
Who they be?
Now what for you?
Who
All
are
the
the good people?
Ashawo wey dey street, you say they never some never marry.
Who marry them?
Now all of them go marry
marry
eventually.
them.
sef.
Mention their name.
Yeah, all of them go marry.
Which one be mention their name?
Wait,
I don't know
wait
them.
una dey
I
talk.
don't know them by
Wait,
name.
una dey confuse marriage for person wey born.
I
Say
don't
you
know.
born or say you be baby mama to a man, no me say you marry.
No be born.
Like
marriage, just
listen,
do big wedding.
Listen, Iyabo Jonah we marry. We pikin marry recently.
Yeah.
The mother gave birth to them. Then at a point, he and his husband no dey again.
Okay.
But he get guy. Then in children grow up, they see the woman say their mama get guy. Will you call that one now a successful marriage or a marriage where person go emulate? We will make reference to Iyabo just say, okay, he do hook up, marry last. she was able to achieve a successful marriage or achieve her goal. No.
Which of
She
them?
dey dance to pressure.
Which of them? Because I don't
I
understand.
don't
your
understand
instance.
your instance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like her daughter now.
Yes.
No say a mama get boyfriend.
Yes.
Why no say another papa born her? Will you make reference now to me that look at a way to go to achieve what you want, to satisfy yourself? Can you make that reference to anybody?
Wait, what I'm saying, do you know if there was something that made them to separate?
What's the thing that made them to
do you
suspect?
know the reason
Do you
why?
know the reason why they're separated?
Our mama those days, which reason they happen now whenever happened before?
I
We
know-
make
I
our
know-
mama the days
See,
ass.
I know that's where you were going.
because women they endure
Endure
the lot.
what?
Some of them they developed high blood pressure.
High blood pressure on what? What do they give them the high blood pressure?
Illnesses.
If
You
not be
understand?
excessive want.
Because they want to bear. You understand? Because women are now more aware of themselves.
They are speaking
You
out
understand?
more,
They are
right?
more aware of themselves.
Let me tell you, all the women where they more aware that they outside. They know the husband.
They are
outside.
not
They are-
outside.
they are-
They're
They are not
outside.
They are not
outside.
They are
outside.
they know they
They are not
outside. They
outside.
outside.
They are not
If
outside.
you are too aware, you be outside.
No.
Okay.
No.
Make reference to one woman where they popular,
See,
where they are aware it their husband. house.
see, there are men that
Can you
are-
mention
see,
one?
Yes.
Yes,
Who?
now.
Real more sexy. Omotola.
Omotola.
She's married. She's happily
She's
married.
happily
She's in her
married.
husband's house.
Okay.
Omoni Oboli. She's married.
Listen,
married.
She's in her husband's house.
husband's
Like
house.
the little I know about Omotola, she dedicates so much time to her marriage more than outside. You and I know.
Because she doesn't post more. She
doesn't have
herself.
anything to
Because
post
she
now.
doesn't
Of
post
course
doesn't
she
mean that
does.
she dedicates
How many movies you don't see her
See,
now?
okay. Like Omoni Oboli now. How many years has she
Like,
been married now? She has kids. She
what,
don't have
Mercy
a
Johnson?
grandchild.
She dedicates so much time to her family.
But she still acts. She's now a producer. She
But
releases movies.
greater percentage of her time na her family.
See, there are
In
actresses.
the midst of all criticism,
there are
she
actresses
deal with her
that
family.
happily
The
married.
moment you dance to the pressure outside, say you want know, you too know more than your husband they limit you. You will be outside.
No, because you are trying to be conformed to say, oh, my husband. It doesn't mean that you will see
It's
something.
a man's word.
No,
It's not a man's
It's a
word.
man's word. Whether
No,
you take it or leave it,
no,
you take it or leave
no,
it. It's a man's
no,
word.
not anymore.
It's
Nah,
not a man's word. It's no.
all
no.
the women wey don wise, they outside.
Nah lie.
No.
They know this house.
Nah
Outside
lie.
where?
Where we outside? Where
Where's
we
outside?
outside?
Outside now, you know deal with husband now. You know they
Husband
follow.
achievements.
Is a great achievement. Do you know that for you to live a honorable life, you need to be under a man. For you to live as a woman,
What does that
For-
even mean?
What do you mean be under a man?
listen to me now. For we're Africans. No form say we be Oyibo now. We no get borrowed culture. Africa.
What is
See.
that? What is that? What does it mean?
A
Be
true-
under a man.
Wait, a true African woman is submissive to a man. A true African woman is submissive to a
What's
man.
the definition of submission?
So are you saying modern wives or modern mothers?
African
are not
mothers.
submissive?
I don't know modern. Our
Like-
culture don't know modern. Now they bring all those
yes,
things.
like
Since
children of
where
nowadays that
we
are
can't
married.
they accept modern, they embrace modern. That problem escalate everywhere. True mothers like our mama them, they us.
See,
They
Our
don't
mothers,
that
our
papa.
mothers took a lot.
This
Yes, that's the nature. You need to take it.
No,
this thing we are talking about is another full topic
it's another
on its
topic.
own.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's drop
See,
it.
we are going to talk about this. Oh,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
not done.
No problem. No problem.
We'll talk
No
about
pro-
it.
Are
We are
they?
not done.
No wahala.
But moving on.
Yeah.
Yes. So those people on Instagram living the very flashy lifestyles, do you think they are encouraging the young people? I'm young. Like young people like me.
Yeah.
No, like me. Young people like me.
Like I mean,
Me.
like me.
Me.
These Gen Z people. No, do you think that they encourage this fake life of a thing? Like, if I'm being myself on social media, I will not be able to get followers, or maybe I want to achieve. I want to be an influencer, a very big influencer. I will have to. There's this what's it called? This standard of life that I'm expected to live.
To be honest, I think that's the downside of social media, especially in Nigeria nowadays. Because if you are a social media user you have an expectation for for the content you are trying to look out for.
Yeah.
If you are not getting it from somebody or from that particular person you're watching, you move on. I'll use all these skit making guys as an example. I remember when Mr. Macaroni started. That he started with his freaky freaky.
Yeah.
It was fun, and the downside is people's attention span is very, very short.
Yes.
The first few skits that you drop, people would laugh, kiki, it's so funny, so funny. But then slowly and steadily, people start to lose interest in that particular content. You have to now evolve what you are.
Yeah.
You have to now evolve what you're actually supplying people. And I think that's when it started with the old Professor Art Life. It diversified into a lot of other. The same with Monkey Taoma. They know that we are a public figure, or our content is comedy making.
Yeah.
You know that this is social media. For you to always continue to generate the traffic, people have to continue to stay interested in what you are supplying. So this is for them as skit makers. If you are now looking at people that are building brands, it's the same thing for them. You have your shop, you're a makeup seller, makeup product seller, or you sell clothes. Your shop is your room. You have just 5-6 clothes that you currently have possessed that you want to sell. You cannot put the 5-6 clothes and you're posting the same thing every day, expecting to get customers to come and buy. At the end of the day, you see these people will go online, see one clothes that another person selling that is nice. They already know they have where they want to go and buy it. You know, you have to bring it to your page. And that's why most times when you want to buy something online, do you have it? Yes, we have it. They know they don't have it.
Yeah.
They know they're about to start.
Go any means to
They
get
know
it.
they're not about to start. So I think social media, fake life, fake living, whatever, is a very, very, is a deep dive. It's too serious and it's too rampant, to be honest. And that's why most times now people don't really encourage. I don't even try to encourage social media, because if you are not someone that understands yourself, especially, you tend to, and especially if you have a very low self-esteem as well, you tend to compare, do a lot of comparison to what your mates are doing. And at the end of the day, they are not actually doing it. To them, they are placing themselves strategically in places that would eventually help them. This guy that sells Ola of Lagos, I remember when they said Ola of Lagos started, I wasn't really watching him. Ola of Lagos, they said he used to chase cars around this side traffic, Lagos traffic. Today he owns a car selling, in Lagos. He's a proper big guy now in Lagos. Even people, there's this car, I think in Germany, that did a review on one of his videos. He reviews airplanes and all of that now.
Yeah.
Imagine going from how many years ago? I don't think it's up to 5 years. Going from chasing,
I don't think it's up to 5 years.
Fine cars in Lagos traffic. Then when he was doing it, people would think this guy no get waiting they use in life do. This guy no serious. You no get work. You no get waiting they use make money. He does a chase motor around inside Lagos. But he started from there and he became that brand today. So looking at it from another perspective of people that are actually doing it.
Yeah.
They know they are faking it.
Yeah.
But they know that
they know what they want to achieve. Yeah.
In social media, you know, if you just put and
they actually have they have the resources, not the resources. They have something that they are pushing out, right? They are not just faking it emptily.
Sometimes it starts as an hobby. Sometimes is you just start from there and then just make.
English is not my first language.
As long as the audience understands it, it's not wrong. Okay.
So in conclusion, has any of us, have you faked it before? You know, yes, this thing.
Yes. So, like back in Benin. We suffer well. I don't lie you. After NYC in a Ebonyi State, we went back to Benin, no job. You know, say that situation where you be say everybody go to say maybe you get, and you no get, but based on the position where people will know you don't put you,
yes,
you will do anything to live to live in that expectation. Do you know what they do that time? If my dad, if I come in contact with him phone, I always do transfer approve from my
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice. That's is that one fake life?
Is that one fake life?
Yeah, it's fake.
That's
stealing.
stealing.
That's stealing.
Wait, now, me, I tell you.
Go call you
I
FCC.
tell us.
Now you dey call her stealing. Wait now. Now you dey call her
Explain.
stealing. Me no dey call her
Explain.
stealing. The pressure around, Chizzy they try, or Chizzy get money, Chizzy they live well. But you don't know how I said they live well. But then I use una mentality, they put pressure on me. Then there is no way I will take meet up with una ideology or the IQ until they look me than to collect money from this man account. I use him phone transfer money to my account. Then I know don't say nobody don't do it. Most of Nigerian youth outside there don't do it.
Why you say no?
I don't do am.
I you say no, say they don't do it.
Listen,
When they recruit
as
people.
you get alert,
They recruit people join your sin.
you
Go delete am, abi.
you know you're waiting to talk.
He say go
As
delete
you get
am.
allowed to do it.
You go delete am.
And now you say don't do
You know that.
We don't catch the second
As
one.
alert can you delete them. You delete them. Then the money don't do your side to meet up with people where they expect say this guy are bigger and all that. Then I carry that mindset start business back then.
Okay.
POS business. Then I don't get the funds to meet up the demand. Yes, people will come say, they want if you pay 500,000, if you pay 1 million, if you pay all that and all that. I'll tell you, say, transfer the money, give me. May I go bring her for where they keep her. The moment you transfer the money, give me, I'll use back. I'll say, man, you wait, I'll use back.
Fly. Enter bank.
Go withdraw am first.
I will start place. Now I will start they give me the money. I will collect the money from their hand, give you. You no go ever know say no me get the cash.
Okay.
So at a point, at the package, not to disappoint you. At the package, not to disappoint you.
Yeah.
So I was doing that consistently until I rise to the expectation where are the dream of or where are they fake to be like. So at a point, it favored me. It favored me. So I was doing all those things for years consistently. I used to achieve a lot.
Even with the stealing.
Yeah, even with it. Now stealing to you, to me, not be stealing. Not be stealing.
You don't return the money now tenfold. Sabi.
Don't return the money tenfold.
Not be stealing. Now to you, not stealing.
Invest
To
in your
me,
future.
to me, now a way to go at that point. Yes, it's not really about. Some people lose their self because of the demand where they face.
Yeah.
So you can do anything, but don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself. Some we don't know lose themselves at the long run.
No, the thing is, when you don't know where to stop, when to
draw
stop.
the
Yeah,
line.
you don't know when to stop and when to continue.
Yes.
You can lose yourself and lose everything.
So
at the end.
when do I stop?
Yes, it depends on your mindset. Yeah, if you are too greedy, yes. If you are too greedy, because a get packaging will go favor you to the extent say, you don't even know whether to stop or not,
Okay.
based on the influence will come with her. But if you know say, this is the way they do, you just pretend to do them to satisfy one person or two persons, you will know when to stop now.
Paul, so tell me,
Oh,
I they steal person money? Oh, sorry.
steal.
You want to hear that?
How you take
I
collect?
collect.
Sorry,
No,
now
no be
how you
steal
take borrow
per se.
person
It don't
money
depend.
in
I just
advance?
collect my mama money small.
You don't know
Hopefully
how
she
we-
don't go watch this video. But
She
I
go
go see how I give am.
Who tag
I will
her?
find
You
a
know how she dey
number.
do now.
Who tag her so that
I
she will see
remember,
it?
I remember, I think it was my 100 level. No, because I even steal this one. I like collect am. That time, my phone spoil. Try.
You want impress babe?
No, I just need phone. No be to impress. I just need
Those
phone
are
that
mad
time.
if you tell them
I
the
just
truth, they don't
carry.
hear.
If you
I
tell
carry
them the
my
truth, they
phone.
hear.
You don't get that. They go like me they analyze, me they show say waiting happen. How it happen? My phone spoil. I carry and go Oshogbo that year. I go fix my allowance. Now 15,000.
You know,
They say they say
Which year be this one so?
we're not 255.
2011.
Okay.
2011.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes
2011.
sense. Yeah.
Ah, you a big man.
2011, 2012.
5K
Yeah.
nowadays.
I carry and reach there. They say the cost of the screen now 15,000.
How you use
Yeah,
it?
full
I know my
allowance.
mama, I know my papa. They go tell me say phone no be
No be the
no be
major thing.
priority.
Go school.
Guy man, you know if you dey school, man, you don't get phone for her. Now you go be. As I carry my money, fix am. as I did my way from Shogo, the travel go back, I just analyze which lies go flow. Devil just bring one from
Oh,
anywhere.
thank God. So you thank
Yeah,
God you
devil
know
just bring
that's
one.
from the
I
devil.
just reach
I love
out.
the devil.
I just come and I say they rob me. Oh. Say,
You will not be robbed.
I say they enter my hostel like this. Bro, so I just collect all my money for bank, keep am for house. So I no go they run, go back, they come back. Cause PS no day that year. So I no go they run, they come. I say they rob me. I say they hold knife like this. Mama say, my papa they look me. I know say the man they doubt me.
Yeah.
But you know as women they more emotional.
Women,
They don't go through
they
this.
don't agree.
They
No.
don't- so
They
far
just
you
wait
say
till my
if you
mama.
are fine.
They
Say
My
you
son
survive.
pikin
Fine.
survive.
Yes.
My mama just they look me for where you sit down. You know talk.
Don't they look
Mommy
you?
said no to look. I just face my mama. Say, nah, that's what you be. Oh.
And your body, you know
Ah.
they shake. Now that one your daddy they look like.
Me-
You just
me-
say
You can see face.
I
Tell her who
just-
dey shake.
Me when say my pocket don't dry. How you want shake? I just tell my guy say make it just corroborate my story too. Now once you come put a fizzy. So I just call her. I don't confess now. So in case she watch the video, she go no say they don't rob me.
They no rob you. You were never robbed. So
You're in a
this
better position.
instance now,
I
were you
fake am
living
abi.
which one
I
you
no
fake
fake
am?
life.
You
No
no
be
be
fake
fake
life.
Na
Na
packaging, na
hunger.
Now
packaging.
hunger,
Now
no,
packaging.
hunger don't near you.
La
Hunger
packaging.
near me.
Hunger they far from you.
But
Now
that
you
your
carry-
allowance too big, sha.
allowance
It too
fine,
big.
too
Ah,
big.
Baba.
If now was if you did our time we kidnap now you will
For the big man pikin.
Now
For
big
your
man
time,
pikin.
abi.
like you will work kidnap
Now
seriously.
big man pikin.
15K.
15,000 try that year.
That's a whole lot of
15,000
money.
no even buy. You know buy rice for anyone.
That's now you know that one. That's a whole lot of money.
So,
Seriously.
I want to talk in conclusion again, but
Yeah.
we're rounding up now. So, do you encourage people to be themselves?
It depends on the demand. Every demand comes with an expectation. There are some demand that comes with for you to being yourself. There are some demand that comes with you being patient to go all through the process. There are some demand that come that you must package to meet their end. So it's left for you. You know what your target is. You know what you want to achieve. So it depends on the demand. Just for you to design whatever that comes to you and meet your end. That's just
But you know, this packaging of a thing comes with lies, stealing, and all sorts.
Packaging might not be lies, might not be stealing. It's just
No, I mean it encompasses all. It might not be it per se,
Yeah,
but
if
it's an
you-
umbrella covering everything.
If you have something to deliver, you might not go that extent.
Okay.
If you have something to deliver, if you have a potential inside you, you might not go to that extent. It's just an experience, a borrowed experience for you to meet the end of your client or spectators. So it's something that is encouraging. It's something that I will encourage everybody to do, because at a long run, do you know, say, even when we did school, not be every course we really write what we know. But due to the pressure, we might not be in position to give the lecturer what he wants. There are some courses we will pass where it be say, now due to influence, some will block. And nobody go say, go school, everything nine, waiting they in head nine deliver. Nobody say you know no book. But at a point, the lecturer even want help you, won't even assist you so that you move on. So at a point, that packaging, everybody need them. Everybody need them. But just know yourself. Don't lose yourself. Don't be empty. Make sure so you get potential way there inside you. So that when the packaging come, you know, be like say it meets an empty person.
Empty person.
Yes. You will achieve your goal at the end of everything.
Oh, okay. Paul, you have anything you want to add to, or you agree with everything he has said?
I agree with what he said, but from the angle of, do you encourage people to be in themselves or fake it? You can still be yourself and make it.
Yeah, right.
In- In
Sure.
the line of everybody's on a journey of self-discovery.
Yeah.
We tend to have an understanding of our strengths and weaknesses. If
Yeah,
you
true.
already know that you lack certain attributes that would hinder you from being great or from being a successful person, you already know for a fact that you need to work on it.
Yeah.
If you are someone that likes to procrastinate, you know already, and you just say it, I say I did procrastinate, but you just say it with levity. At the end of the day, whether you are trying to be yourself or you are trying to
fake
it,
it.
the likelihood of making it go stay hard,
Okay.
more or less.
Yeah.
Don't quote me. Just in case.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So
Grace,
a lot of people will
Grace
tell you
today.
that, especially in relationships, as well, will tell you, take me as I am or leave me. If you have toxic traits, face it, deal with it.
Yeah.
As it's affecting your relationship, in the long run, it affects your life as well in terms of you becoming what you like to be.
Yeah.
If you are lazy, work on it. And because no successful man that you'd ask today that will not mention hard working as one of the core attributes to being a successful person.
Yeah.
That means as a lazy person, you cannot make it.
Worship mercy.
So being yourself, highlight your traits that makes you less of who you want to be, and just be conscious of it and work on it.
No.
So whether you're faking it, sorry, I don't like to say faking it, whether you're packaging
Packaging, yeah.
it or you're being yourself, you
Yeah.
have a very, very good chance of being somebody, of achieving whatever it is you want to achieve.
That is Etsako Girl.
They've actually said it all.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can be yourself 100 and you can succeed.
Yeah.
But I feel like when the opportunity comes for you to fake it,
Must be equal to the task.
They can't wait.
you can actually fake it when you know that you have the
A little.
potentials.
Can fake it a
You
little.
can fake it a
Slightly.
little.
A little.
You can fake it a little. Don't lose yourself in the process.
Just a little
Like,
sprinkle of
don't
faking,
make sure
yeah.
you don't lose yourself in the process
Oh.
because there's a very thin line between faking it and losing yourself
Yes,
and
very thin,
fake
sure,
life.
sure.
So make sure you don't lose yourself in the process. Know what you're doing. You can be yourself and succeed.
Okay. Thank you so much
God
for
bless.
joining me in this episode. I really appreciate your
Thank you for
presence.
having us.
For having us.
Thank you
Paul,
very
the
much.
Mega Man, Mr.
Chizzy.
Chizzy.
Yeah.
That is Etsako Girl.
Per.
You know,
Etsako Girl,
you know,
it
I
is
see
fake.
you. I see you.
It's like
Okay, guys, we've come to the end of another interesting episode of Freedom of Speech. If you've not watched our previous episode, please
Go and watch it.
Turn your notification to get a notification anytime we drop a new video. On that note, I will say bye.
Bye. God bless you.